Hey, Wayne, how's everything in Beantown?
Yeah, it's great. We finally connected.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, it's been like some of those, drive all, play the late show and then drive all night, get up to the hotel at 7 or 8 in the morning, and where's that piece of paper go? So how's everything back east?
It's great. The weather's finally good.
Well, we're hoping it's good for us for a thing in there. I've got all my family coming down from Maine. I've married into a New England family, so I'm, gotta be impressive for the first one.
I didn't realize that. What part of Maine?
She's from Yarmouth.
Oh, that's right along the coastline. I grew up in Auburn.
Yeah.
It's a nice area. So, how's the tour going so far? You've played about a week?
Yeah, it's actually going incredible. We're so surprised and happy. It's like we've got a really tight little rock show with enough of the various generations of hits and a few things that nobody's ever heard us do live before that are really cool. Like we do 49 Bye-Byes, which is one of the favorites from years. It's like we got on the internet and got the people that get on the websites, and go surfing and that stuff and we based a lot of our set on requests that we got.
Interesting. Yeah, I had that list in front of me.
Yeah.
30. Who initiated that? Was that David?
Crosby did that because he was actually just surfing stuff about us is kind of Nash is into doing all this really arcane stuff. I use my computer to write, and David surfs the internet though.
Do you actually read a lot of like the mail between the fans at all?
Yeah, he does. He does. I looked at it. I had him print. I have him send me stuff over, and save stuff and send it over. But because I've got one too, I just I'll get when I get in the when I get on the net, I go talk to my buddies and overseas and stuff, and in all kinds of other businesses. But it's just a terrific show. I mean, the last 3 nights have been, we just stepped up to another level. Gotten over the first few shows, Jettas.
Yeah, I heard through the internet. In fact, I read a couple of reviews that stated that you were seemed totally refreshed and better.
Well, I lost 30 pounds. That helps.
Oh, so you've got your own diet that you could probably make the tabloids with.
Huh?
You got one of those diets you probably could get in the tabloids with as well.
Yeah. Her name is Chrissy Hathaway Stills. And she makes sure that I eat right. That's as simple as that.
Great. So, what is 27 years now with the band? On and off?
Yeah. This isn't a band. This is a dysfunctional family worthy of a Broadway play.
You're also what? Are you playing with Chicago? Are you going to be doing any songs together at all? Have you been?
We've got things cooked up, but we haven't done them yet because of we'll want to do something and then we'll get there and the place is so cruddy we can't get the amp moved on stage and I think I've heard rumors that somebody is working on a horn chart for something and there's something I want to do with them. I mean, Billy Champlain does a version of I'm a Man that just I'm a Man, that Spencer Davis song that just rip your head off. I mean, that's an incredible band. I actually really love this band, Chicago.
Good people. I interviewed Jay all last year, and he's really got a lot going.
Yeah. He's just it's the friendliest tour that you ever imagined. I mean, we just ran into a thing. It's like I really wanted for us to close Washington D.C. because if we had to open at 7:30, none of my friends from the White House would be able to come. Because Bill Clinton keeps them working until, they're all compulsive overachievers, and they stay there forever, which I think might be part of their problem. But anyway, so he said, great, well let's see. We looked at the itinerary and said, okay, you can have D.C., we'll take Detroit. Over, done with.
Are the bands traveling together? What do you know
Well, sometimes we get in the same hotel, and we've got the weight room goodies. Then they all ended up spending all the day in the weight room, and then you've got the swimming pool cruises, which me and Bill Champagne are. And I'll get on my bicycle and take a nice long ride sometimes. But I haven't got the knees to really do anything serious. And but so basically, swimming pool lizards.
Swimming pool lizards. So are you incorporating any new songs in the show at this point?
Well, they certainly seem like they're new, but because we haven't done them in so long, but they're actually not new. We're doing Wild Tales, which I'd never done before, and we do Immigration. We do the hell out of Immigration Man, and David's doing Delta, which is fairly new. And it's just and I'm doing Dark Star, which everybody loves. And I tend to play, if you're a classic rock act, you play those damn classics as long as they pay you. That's what they came to hear. And so I don't like to bore the hell out of an audience trying to be, trying to do some obscure damn song that they never heard of, and have they rustle. And it's like, you can do that when you've got a long show, when you've got a 2.5, 3 hour show. Well, we've only got an hour and a half. You're splitting the bill with another act. I'm kind of the attitude that they really came to hear us do these songs. So let's give them to them and do them well, and just keep them fresh. Keep the things, keep the arrangements fresh. Key changes and stuff.
How'd the co-booking come about? Was that something through management or something someone suggested?
The who?
The co-booking of the bands.
Us in Chicago? I don't know. I think everybody got skinned alive last year. Everybody lost money. All the sheds and everything. So they really wanted some packages this year that would ensure some good business. There's only one Hootie and the Blowfish, and then there's just about 4 other acts that they can depend on, and everything else just went in the toilet. So they basically they call the agencies, the sheds themselves, all the institutions, and they said, we want some packages, that really are going to get some response, and that's and they were serious about it. And that's where I think it emanated from, was from the promoters, not the agency, not us. They thought this up, and the agency kind of put us together. I've worked with Chicago I've worked open for Chicago when David was during David's liver year, if you will, and had a wonderful summer, and helped them in a few places. But they, it just, I don't know, it just worked. It works kind of in a very odd way. It really worked because it's real music. All of it is real music from top to bottom, and it's just everybody is it's just world class, and two very divergent types of acts. So all the pieces are there.
Okay, on
a lot of guys though, for splitting up dressing rooms. I'm going to tell you that. There's 9 of them and 6 of us.
Wow, that's certainly need bigger size venues for that. Go back. So
those pukey venues with trailers in the back. No thanks. I live in the bus. I just stay on my bus until showtime. So what were you going to ask?
In reference to songs, are you playing different sets each night, or are you...
I don't know. We'll probably stick with this one for a while, and then we might learn something new. And if there's a really cool brand new song that happens on the bus, which is actually happening, I've written 3 songs since the beginning of since my wedding. So and they're not all pukey, but they love songs either. They're really nice, and they're really. So there's a real bitey one that I'm written for Emilio Estevez's new movie that he's going to be finishing up this month. You know, and I'm hoping I get it to him in time and can get the right revisions and stuff. But it's a really good, just, you know, one of those songs that's got one line after line that make you go, ooh, yeah, get a piece of that. You know, because it's a real tough story, this thing.
So will that make it into the live show?
I don't know. We'll see. Definitely later on in the year when we're playing by ourselves, you know, we'll have the acoustic part in the middle and we'll be able to stretch out a little bit. I don't know that it will make it into the live show in time for Boston.
Okay, yeah, that's only a few weeks away here. So
yeah, so we'll probably still be doing what we're doing now, but we're starting. You know, I'm just on fire, and it's infectious. You know, Graham's really bopping. You know, Graham's really cooking. And David does a couple of things just to rip your head off. So there you go. I can't brag any more than that. That's why I hate doing these things. It's like, okay, hello, Mr. Stills, would you brag, please, for 15 minutes?
Well, do you feel you're better musically than any point in your career?
I'm a better guitar player, that's for damn sure.
That says a lot. And the harmonies are tighter than ever.
You know what? I haven't listened to any of the tapes, but I haven't heard any complaints. And everybody's in good voice. And when everybody's in good voice and the monitor system is good, we're the best they is, bud.
I agree.
Okay.
Now, you've extended what? You have an art poster business?
Huh?
Do you have you're in the art business as well?
No, Graham has an art, Nash Editions. Okay. And he's working on computer, it's basically computer driven, but he'd have to explain it to you. But I've had a piece done by his thing, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful work.
Now, you said you write on the computer?
Yeah. I got a book in there. It's 1,300 pages now. It needs to come down to 5 or 4, you know. So I'll probably get Shaughnessy from over there, get him come and edit it for me. Sports writers make the best editors anyway.
They do. I know.
Yeah.
What's it all about? What's the subject matter?
Please, bad luck. It's just a novel. You know, it's a novel. It's not the great American novel. It's something that you buy to read on the beach.
So, what artists are influencing you today?
Actually, just the ones that I like that I really like. I like the Fugees, and I like Coolio.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not into rap, but I like Coolio because Coolio is laying it down what needs saying, the hard saying what needs saying, and you know, and I think what he's done is he's the best of that, and the Fugees is too cool, and I like Pearl Jam, and I love Beck, you know, Dave Beck and the young Beck. I listen to a lot of old guitar, the old guitarists, Delmore James, and then some Dave Beck and Clapton and all that stuff, and some jazz, and South African reggae.
Now the recordings, especially on CDs, they're being remastered and all. Are any of your older discs coming out remastered? Are you working on it? They would tell me to laugh. Is that?
In other words, I don't know. That's a question for the record company or my manager.
I see David made a request here. You got Cross, right? I know he made a request over the internet to try to get some of the discs released that are not available on CD.
Yeah, right. Well, Dave does that. You know, I call that public begging. It's like, who on the internet is going to do that? Dave, go make your deal with the record company. But if actually people on the internet request it of the record company, they'll do it, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's
I guess.
That's how the Beatle anthology.
A lot of people want the Manassas record, remastered and put out. The original double album. So there you go.